into putting that Mula into Surya Namaskar, okay? Now that it's all awake and I feel some zest and some movement, let's flow through salute to the sun. Inhale, reaching tall. Oh yeah. Exhale, dive forward. Navel, forward fold. Bend the knees, grab the calves. Weight into the feet, shoulders up the back. I'm light. I'm feeling lightness of being as I do this. Maybe there's a little rocking forward and back. Even weight on the toes. You can take your hand right to your hip crease. See if you've created this hollow belly space. I mean, even if you have some added mass here, just the sensation of the sit bones lifting, hip creases lifting, and a little bit of hollowness into the pelvic bowl. That's your Mula. Feels amazing. Shoulders. Shake out the head. Alternate movement. See if you can find more. See if you can find evenness in that. Sink into the feet. Light up the legs. Upward movement. Upward movement. Good. All right. Heart lifts forward. I'm going to bring my hands a little higher, just as our first one. Activate the inner thighs. Extend and reach out. Ribs in, meaning that Uddiyana Bandha, Jalandhara Bandha. Light up the glute muscles. Good. Come back in. And one more time. Inhale, extend, come on out. Take your time. Exhale, pull back in. See if you can find it, especially since we did all that at the beginning. All right, plant the hands, step back. That feels good. Step back up. That lunge, a little bit of lunge. Step back with that other foot now. Great. And now just into down dog. Take the feet wide. Hip width. Hip width is good. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, turn the heels to the right. Settle in. So amazing. I just love, 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 love it. It feels confidence. You feel your confidence, you know? You're touching your inner lines, your inner self. You're going, oh, I can do, be, and have all my desires. And my desires are not necessarily, vast. They're just the desires of like being peaceful, the desires of being content, santosha. It's like, wow, I don't need much. Once you find that, you're like, oh, I'm awake, I'm alive. Just being is enough, Find it. Find that inner line, the inner self, inner prana. Oh yeah, all right. Come down, let's shake it out a little. Intense movements. Discovery like this. Maybe there's some emotions coming up. One of the best ways is out through the mouth. Lion's breath. You want to try that? Inhale. Let it all go. Rounding in. As you drop down, let it all go. Nice. Back to down dog. Tippy toes. Heels to the right. Back to center. Again, remember we're focusing, we're finding that. See if you can find that lower belly lift into Uddiyana Bandha, into Jalandhara Bandha. Right in through the column. Nice. In fact, let's go high plank. Again, push forward and back. Find it. Find it. Whether it's a little shaking, a little movement. Gonna go side plank, see what happens. Side plank. Once you get your strong Sushumna core, it's like everything is easy. Everything is easy. Life is easy. Life is easy. Okay, switch sides. Find it, find it, find it. Where is it? Let it suction in. And come up. Digestion, did you hear that? My belly waking up, my digestion waking up. Good. Tippy toe walk in. Let the head relax. My last thing is always the neck. Little walk, walk, walk. The head drop. Let the navel lift in. This is how, I'm not able, but when you watch the lightness of being and how the feet can float all the way up to handstand, that is that central column lit up all the way through the central core to come into handstand, As a layperson, whoo, I can feel it. Lift, 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 and let it go. Drop your hips low, round into the back. Feel the neck, feel the shoulders, feel the back. And let's pause. Pause in tippy toe squat. See if it's okay for your ankles. Chest and shoulders, lean the knees forward. Again, find that central column. Take that right elbow, bring it to that left knee, turn to base. And into a twist. Absolutely peaceful. It's so nice. You can drop your hands. This is just for me, my practice. Hopefully you can follow along. If not, no worries. Just kind of lean into this. Elbows. Side Bakasana. Side Bakasana. I like my left elbow underneath my hip just because of the not able to float my hips quite yet. Make sure you turn your head to one side. Again, lift and suction in. Toes can come up. That's plenty, huh? Absolutely. Go slow. Come back to center. Straighten it out. Bring the feet apart. Bend the knees. See if you can feel all this rock. Come back together. Switch sides. Hips dropping down. Navel in, ribs in, chin and throat. Again, all this length. So reminders. See that? That little bit of movement in and back creates more, and there's gurgling. Oh, so much gurgling through my digestion. That's awesome. Soprano moving. Left elbow comes over to the right. Lower belly turns, palms together. Find that peaceful void and just turn. Long, lots of space. Gentle, not to force. That effortless effort, that sweet spot of like so sweet that it brings tears. Tears to your mind, to your emotional body. It says, ah, I am supported. I am loved. Look forward, take the palms. Again, each side is different. A little tighter. Keep your eyes still. Move as slow as you need to. There's no rush. Shoulder width apart. My right hip on my elbow. Leaning forward. Suction in that navel. Whoop. Sliding my mat. I love it. Woo! See? If you're not practicing those, which I haven't been, that is little baby steps. Moving slowly and being gentle with yourself. It's like a moving meditation. It is. To Malasana. That's it. My own personal practice. You're along for the ride. Love it. Feels so good. In fact, I'm going to come out, grab my blocks, inhale, and take about 10 breaths. Hands on my waist. And come on up. Little walkabout. I'm going to take about 10 breaths in Malasana. Grabbing my blocks. Down, up. Come on over. Come on over. Sit on my blocks. All right, you guys, I just needed to explore different lines in my legs. Maybe you too. Sit down in Malasana. You can see me. Yeah, that's good. Love you. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so feet out like a V. Spread out the toes. Settle into that edge. For me, on my left foot especially, I have to pay attention to pushing down on the inner edge of my heel, but still keeping the arch by pushing into the ball of the foot. Do that with the same with the other foot. So it's like you're rolling towards the outer edge, but pushing the same. So it's even. It's like that trampoline we were talking about. Elbows in. Gonna lean a little bit forward. Pop it back behind me so that all of this has space. Can feel the asymmetry. Right leg's dominant, so it's a little tighter. Activate the left side a bit. I like this focused mudra. The head, always that last thing to come. Throat comes in, top of the head. Wow. Sometimes it's nice to practice this way. Finding all of those places that never get touched. Or you're awakening new lines, new pathways. They go sleep, then they wake up. Connect with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Light up the legs. Inhale. Exhale. Last 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Starts from the feet. See if you can activate the feet a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale. Wow. Sliding up. One more breath. Inhale. Woo. Intention is everything. Okay, so I'm going to back off a little bit. Take a moment to let the hip flexors kind of get some movement. In fact, goes right into Mula Bandha Asana again. We did this at the beginning. So now I'm on the block, which feels really safe, you know, safe and secure. But heels together, knees out. I'm going to lift and pull back just a bit. Natural curve. Find your hip creases. Adjust your clothes. Hip creases, knees out. Jalandhara Bandha. See if you can suction that in. Ribs in. Shushuma, think amazing. Electricity coming all the way through. You can even put your hands on your head. Spread your shoulders wide. Suction in and up. Long torso. Wow. I love it. Woo! So good. I'm gonna put my hands behind me. The block is so helpful, you guys. So helpful. Nice symmetry through this lower belly. In fact, you could put your hands on your belly. Nice Reiki here. Spread the shoulders wide, drop your chin, stay nice and tall. See if you can get your torso to grow a little taller. Sense that perineum lifting. Sense the heels pushing together. Let the belly move. Might take time to find this. So it's a constant flux. You're not like gripping. But once you find it, there's like this electricity that moves up the spine. It's all a gradual process. Okay, that was plenty. Gently pull back, round back. Knees come together. You can help it. There's no reason why you can't help your body. And the movement happens when you let it go. Woo. Tingling all throughout the body. So I have to share with you that that is most of the time. That when you're in the posture, you're so focused, you're so intense on that efforting and no efforting, that it's like a big sigh, a big aha. And when you let it all release and you come into this ease of being, that's when the true prana, your prana, starts streaming back in again, if that makes sense. Okay? The work is the work, and then it's the space in between the work, in between the asana, that real surrender happens, that the real surrender happens. And it's hard to articulate that, but hopefully you just saw it. The intense focus to become effortless effort. And then when you let go and you surrender out of the posture, that is when
the magic happens. That's when the magic happens. All right, so just trust. Trust in the surrendering part, because that's where the healing comes. All right, namaste. Ooh, good session today, you guys. I love it. Thank you. Hopefully you get all that esoteric, spiritual realm through the ethers of this camera. All right, namaste. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching the replay.